Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Chuckles here. Back at it again at Extreme Airsoft. We have another review for you. Very special. This is a review of the H&K USP CO2 by Elite Force. So, for a long time, your USP options on the market were kind of limited, but you only exclusively really had green gas models. You didn't have anything that was CO2 powered. Elite Force, coming in clutch. Just making it, people, you elitists that don't like green gas and only run CO2 all the time, we have a solution for you. So, this is it, the USP. So obviously it uses CO2 to power the projectile rather than green gas. So starting at the front of the pistol, you have 14mm negative threads. So any standard airsoft suppressor will go onto that. The threads are metal, so they won't snap off like some plastic ones may or may not. But it's very cool. It's attached to the barrel, so it won't go anywhere either. Very neat feature. So the slide is aluminum, one piece aluminum. Really nice sights as well. Everything's aluminum. The lower is the polymer, but it still feels really solid in your hand no matter what. It's not cheap. They didn't skimp out on quality with this guy, that's for sure. You have a metal slide release, which is kind of flared out a little bit, which is nice. If you know anybody, you know, your 1911s, problem you run into is sometimes you have to like really bring it across, whereas this really just gets right on your thumb. Hit that, you're good to go. Now, on the slide itself, the trades and everything are all engraved. So the HK USP, 6mm BB. On the barrel, you have your nice little warning on the right side, which is kind of nice. You have your unique serial number at the bottom. Very cool. So the rail underneath, however, is not slotted, so you have to be careful what accessories you buy for this thing. Good thing. But it's still Picatinny standard, so something that doesn't have that in the way will mount just fine. You won't have any issues. Moving back, you have this really large trigger guard. Again, kind of like the HK thing. You just have a lot of space to kind of work with in case you're operating in cold environments. Very cool, very neat, very nice. Moving back, you get to the safety. So this up is obviously safe. Down is fire. That little white line is going to indicate. The only problem I don't like is normally the S and the F for safe and fire would normally be colored. You'd have one that's red and one that's white, just so it's visually a lot quicker to see. But it's not a huge deal. You can still read it. Hopefully you can read. And you don't need colors to be like red bad, white good. It also functions as a decocker, so you just push it down, depress, it'll decock it. So rather than being ready to fire in a single action, it won't be ready to fire. You'll have a longer trigger pull that you'll have to make. You have to put more force behind it, so if you're in a situation where you don't need to make a quick shot, you're not in an active engagement, you're fine. Cool thing though, my personal preference, what I like is that the grip is actually textured. It's actually decently aggressive. On a lot of pistols, you'll find that some of the texturing just doesn't really feel like it does anything. But it's very clear and defined on not only the back strap, but also on the side. So even without gloves on, you still feel like you're really getting a solid purchase on it. It's not going to go anywhere. And that's a really neat feature. I really like that. It's just better in my hand, and I feel like it's not going to go anywhere if I'm shooting it. And that's important because this guy's got some crazy recoil. So the magazine capacity is 18 rounds. It is less than the KWA one, which is normally 24, 25 rounds. But it's not too big of a disadvantage. You don't have 15 rounds, you have 18, 19. It's a little bit better than any standard pistol kind of out there. But magazine's metal, has a decent solid weight to it. When you have it in the pistol, it gives it an overall just more balanced feel. So if you're just holding it without the magazine, you're like, it might be a little front heavy, but really balances it out overall once you have the magazine in. Taking this over to the chrono booth, we saw the initial shots were kind of just when you put the first CO2 cartridge in, normally you're going to see shots that are kind of all over the place until it settles out. When it settles out, you're going to see about 310, 320 feet per second with a 2.5. That's perfect for indoors, outdoors. It's you're going to have a pistol that's going to be able to really reach out, hit somebody no matter where you are. So to remove the upper, it's actually a lot easier than it is with normally the Elite Force 1911. You really need to put a lot of force, and it's a small pin you have to pop out. But you just line it up with the front of the slide release. And it comes out not very easy, but fairly simple. So even weak people like myself can really get this thing popping. But I can't do it because there we go. Comes right off. Boom. Wow. That thing's swag. So really cool feature. CO2 powered, so it's relatively straightforward. It's got some of the best recoil I've felt. It's the hardest kicking recoil gun that Elite Force offers. And that's something that they, of course, advertise as well. So it's got to be true. So really great recoil, great FPS. You know, hop-up adjustment's really simple. Takedown, maintenance on this guy is going to be really easy. It's a great option. It's relatively comfortable and base, so it'll appeal to a wide range. I think this is an underrated pistol out in the market right now, so you should definitely come down here, check it out. We have them in stock. Come pick them up. The H&K USP CO2 by Elite Force. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate all your beautiful people. Thank you. Don't forget, if you like this video, hit like. If you want to snatch up one of these bad Jacksons, hit it in the comments below. Let us know what you like, what you're excited for. Don't forget to subscribe to us here on YouTube. You'll catch more reviews, other content that we do, live streams answering your questions about Airsoft. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Head to extremeairsoftri.com to see all of our upcoming events. And other than that, thank you all so much. It's been your boy Chuckless, and we'll see you next time. In my tummy. In my tummy. Pizza! That's a remix.